Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and today is the day we are wrapping up Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I've got to say I am excited about because I'm ready to put this game on chill, put it on ice, come back in a couple of years, maybe do a live stream, replay of it, like a New Game Plus or something, and 100% it again, because why not? It is a lot of fun. I love this game. However, we set up some finishing goals, because if left to my own devices, I will play this game forever, because there's sort of endless content, and I genuinely really have a lot of fun playing it, but there's other games I need to play. I need to broaden my horizons and start working through this back catalog. So we determined what we were going to do for 100%, and if we take a look here, our ship was one of those objects that we said we needed to 100%. Well, we've done that. You know, we've gone through and we've done all of the cults. If we go over to our abilities, we decided all of this, yes. All of this, no. Although I will hop in here and grab one more adrenaline on assassination kill, as I'm now level 93. I thought about going to level 100, but I think that this game is broken in that I think that they intentionally decrease the amount of XP you get unless you buy the boost, which I did buy, but I bought it way later. I've put 200 hours into this game. At that point, in an Assassin's Creed game, you should be at level 100. But, you know, very late into, I think, the 70s or 80s, I went ahead and got the XP boost. I think if I'd had it from the very beginning, I'd be level 100, which just leads me to think that Ubisoft looked at the game and said, hey, this is great. Half the amount of XP that you get, and force players to pay $20 extra to get the correct amount, which sucks. You know, I disagreed with people when they originally said that. I was like, I don't know, I feel like I'm leveling up, you know, in the base game quickly enough, but 200 hours in, I can say that I was wrong. And yeah, it definitely feels like Ubisoft is cheating people here. It's real scummy. But like getting to level 100 isn't super important to me. It doesn't really complete anything. We did talk about going in here to the engravings and unlocking all of the engravings, which we have now done. All of them are unlocked. Now, not all of them are fully leveled, but not all of them need to be. That wasn't really something that we decided on. So really, the last thing that we decided was going to be a marker of completion was defeating all the mercenaries. And today, after doing a plethora of sort of side content, like these side quests that you pick up at the posts that you can find throughout throughout Greece, after doing just a ton of those, the Last Mercenary finally appeared on the map. Anape, the Fashion Soul. While many chose their armor for how protective it was or what material it was made of, Anape, the Fashion Soul, took a different approach. Every piece she wore was based solely on how much she liked the look of it. Colors, styles, and materials all combined into one glorious set, worth praising. Hopefully we get that armor. I think what we actually get is the Ancient King's helmet, which is pretty cool. Looks pretty sick. Can't wait to get that when I slaughter Anape. I believe I've already taken a look at the map to see where they're at. They're coming down this road. I was down here. I actually had a mission to hunt a different bounty hunter, a different mercenary. Killed them right off over here off this road. They dropped the clue to Anape's location, and I was like, this is it! You know? This is not the time that I would normally record, but now is the moment, because now is the moment. Now is when it's happening. And I am so excited to be doing... Now, this is a level 99 character, so this is going to be one heck of a fight, and a little bit nervous that it might be above our pay grade at a level 93, because there's something in this game where if someone is a couple of levels above you, they might as well be a god. I remember very early on in the game, I was in the map. I can actually remember where it happened. I was up over here, and I started traveling this way, I believe is what happened, and there was a group of people, maybe right here at the Forest Military Camp, possibly around in here somewhere, that I came across that was substantially higher level, and they pwned me, as the kids say. They absolutely wiped the floor with me. They took a stick and shoved it in my back and swabbed the deck with me. It was an embarrassment, and they were only a couple of levels higher than I am. But I've learned a lot more since then. I've grown a lot more, and I've gotten really good at dodging. So, oh my goodness, look, wolves. Alright, let's avoid them. Let's hopefully get away from them. I don't want them to pursue me hotly, like they're doing. What is that pillar that we ran past back there? It doesn't matter. Does not matter. So here's the plan. They're not currently after me, even though there's a bounty on my head. They are not in particular chasing me. So we're not going to worry about her. What we are going to do is make sure they don't have an animal companion. They do not. And let's see. How do we want to do this? All right. Hi there, you. Let's do a nice stealth assassination. That usually deals quite a bit of damage. Not hardly any. All right. No, this is good. All right. So that was our hero strike ability. Now we're going to gen up some adrenaline segments. We're halfway there, baby. We are halfway there. All right. So we got 4 segments of adrenaline that we can use for rehealing. Now we maintain distance, and we hope that they don't start eating bombs. All right, Fashion Soul. I wonder if they... Oh, joy. Wonderful. This is exactly what I want, is to also fight some common soldiers. Now, fortunately, our bird has joined in to help. That's nice. These guys are good for, we can gen up some adrenaline segments if we kill them. I mean, all we have to do is shoot them, but if we kill them by hitting them in the head, I think we still have where we get bonus points for that. Although when I reset all of my mastery levels, or whatever they're called, I think I might not have restored the ability. I can't quite recall, because I really went heavily into assassin abilities and the hero strike ability, which is fully maxed out. Reason being, we can do this when it's fully maxed out, and deal, again, just bucket loads of damage. Alright, let's not luck onto them. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh! Holy Shrek! Okay. Okay, alright. That's alright. That's okay. We were close to winning, so I'm not nervous or anything that this is going to be difficult. I thought we would have a couple of more seconds there. That's why I was focusing on the archer, because he was taking down our health from a distance. I was like, okay, a couple headshots to this guy, he'll be done, and then we can focus on finishing up the Anape here. But she like one-shot us. I'm not even sure how much health I had just then, so we might have had very little. I'm not sure. It does not look like we're tracking her anymore. Hopefully she hasn't disappeared off the radar. Is she in the same place? Yes, indeed. All right, so I guess the plan right now is exactly the same. We're going to maybe try to lure her off the road as quickly as we can to avoid, getting into it with any of the local guard. Maybe we bring in the wolves, because the wolves will pretty much attack anything. So if we ride pretty slowly with the wolves, we have seen in the past wolves take down targets for us completely by accident, and that could be pretty handy if we could make that happen. We're moving pretty slow right now. There we go. Pick up the pace, horse. I have no control over how fast the horse goes, unfortunately. That's just sort of determined. Hey, guys. Y'all want to follow me? By the horse. The horse determines how fast the horse wants to go. Completely outside of my control. I don't think these wolves are moving fast enough. It doesn't look like we're going to collide with them in the same area this time. So we might have a very different battlefield. I don't want it to happen in town. I definitely don't want that to happen because there's so many more guards. Sometimes, depending on how the fight starts, the civilians will decide that they need to be a part of it, and they'll start breaking out, the kitchen forks and tongs, and they'll start joining in, and then it's just a nightmare of civilian casualties being tossed aside. But all right, it looks like it's going to happen right up here on this road. You can see the break where they're going to emerge. And then, wait a minute, no, they're on the other side of this mountain. Thought they were about to bust out of this river. Apparently, 200 meters is further than I thought. Well, no, actually, in my mind, I can picture how far 200 meters is. I can visualize that pretty well. Trying to imprint that into the world around me, though, inside of a video game seems to be the difficulty. Stay here, horse. Stay here. I'll go on foot. I can climb up a mountain better than you. That's just it's a bipedal thing. You wouldn't understand. Is this the same general area? It kind of appears to be. They're heading in a different direction. They're no longer on horseback, which is odd. Come here, you. I don't want them to keep running away, because at this pace, we'll never catch each other. So if I can just kind of catch them in the back there. Did that not hit? It did. It did hit. And it actually dealt quite a bit of damage, it looks like. Let's see if we can do that again. Come here, you. We don't want them to lose interest. That was a beautiful headshot. All right, let's see if we can just... You know what we can do? When they come... Oh, darn it. Okay, yeet. Eat the spear. And then we will not eat the spear. Oh, God, dang it. Sometimes, if there's another enemy close by, you can eat that spear at them and then come back to your first target, which would have been great there. Now we're out of adrenaline segments. There's a wolf. or a dog or something. That other target, whoever that other person was, they're going on their way. They apparently have no interest in this fight, so thank goodness for that. So we're going to do this first to generate 4 segments of adrenaline. We're doing pretty hot so far. They didn't change level, did they? No, okay. I don't know, they seem to have gotten down to half health a lot faster. So we'll pop that again. Yeah, or maybe we're just dealing more damage, I can't tell. Roll out of the way of that. We definitely don't want to get hit with that again. Shrek me. Alright. We've only got 1 shot at this. Oh! Oh, I fired that one and immediately went into a roll because I was not sure how it was going to land. But it landed. And there's a new mercenary discovered immediately. So you want to take a look at them? They're probably going to be taking over our spot. We're at the top, baby! This new one is down here in tier S3. We're at the top in tier S4. We've done it. Do we want to wear our crown? Do we want to take a look at it? I mean, we can't wear it. We're not level 99. So, yeah, let the music play. Gonna get rid of all of these exclamation marks. This is armor that we could break down or sell if we needed the parts or the money to level up our gear, which maybe I should have considered doing. We're level 93 now, but I did at level 90 level up all my gear again, because I think it was at like 75. Yeah, you can see this weapon, this sword here, for example, that I've got equipped for no particular reason, is still level 70. So it might raise the question as to why I brought it into this fight. I didn't. I was using the ISO Forged Assassin Blade. And of course I've got a level 90 bow here, so there we go. All that's cleared off. All the exclamation marks are cleared off. We've done it. We've done all the real quests. That is to say, yeah, there's always going to be these infinitely generating sort of side quests that show up on boards or as like random timed NPCs, but the real quests that are marked on the map. Oh, no, that's one of those side quest things that I collected. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, they're all complete. All the map objectives are complete. We've done it. We've 100%ed the game by like every metric. For instance, the Steam community, you know, we've got all of these here achievements. We've 100%ed all of those. Every achievement in the game, even though I usually look at these and I'm like, it's dumb stuff, I don't want to do it. I did it. If we pop open Uplay here, you know, you can take a look at the overview, and it says main progress, 100%. Time played, 200 hours. Distance traveled. Unbelievable number. What is that? 2,265,662 meters? That's insane. I'm assuming that's got to be meters. It couldn't be anything bigger than that, because that would just be absurd. If we go into statistics, main progression, 100%. Regions discovered, 100%. Reach high points synced, 100%. None of this information is actually in the game, by the way. You have to go out to Uplay to find it, which is completely stupid. But photos taken, 1, completely by accident. Mercenaries defeated, 398. In fact, can we see how many total assassinations? 2,190. Total kills, 9,520. Wow. That is a lot. All of the 54 cultists were killed, 17 arena champions, 41 mythical creatures. I'm not sure what the definition there is. Legendary items collected, 259. Ships defeated, 374. Skill points acquired, 187. I would never have guessed a number that high, but sure, there you go. I mean, by every metric, the game is finished. And I think that the last thing we want to do now is head on over to Catalonia and see if we can find our starting house. It is hard to believe that this is where it all started, this tiny little island here. And you know, when you start, you look at the game and you're like, well, how much of this world is explorable? All of it. You can go to that tiny little point down there. You can go all the way up into there, up to there. None of that out there, unfortunately. In fact, I was sort of looking at the map here earlier, and I was realizing that all of it is discovered, except for right over here. This part of the map has never been filled in. And I tried to go up there, but it's just completely blocked off. And I was like, is this a secret? Is any of this explorable? Because it looks like it'd be really cool mountainous terrain, and it's weird that that's the one corner of the map that you can't explore. And it turns out that, no, that is just the one corner of the map that you can't explore. I saw people theorizing, oh, well, maybe it's part of the DLC that'll come out. But no. So that's frustrating. Wish they hadn't done that. But there you have it. Just to reiterate, do you remember when we went over here and we met Odessa? She's on our boat now. We never speak to her, but she's there. And we met Odessa over here. What a time. What an absolute time. It's been a year and a half since we started this game. Oh my gosh. October 2018. A very different time in my life. So much has happened since then. This is an amazing game. And if you don't have it, strongly recommend it. It is hands down my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I absolutely love it. The story, the characters, the world, the mechanics. It is amazing. Whoa! Look at that congregation of just poor creatures that are not going to see this coming. This is going to be sad for them. Oh, Shrek! Oh, good job, Wolf. You saved their lives, didn't you? Well, partially. That did not do nearly as much damage as I wanted. I killed one of them. I killed one of them. Leave me alone, Wolf. I have no beef with you. Now remember Phoebe? You'll remember when Phoebe died? And then I said Phoebe's gonna die, and then she died? She should have never left Catalonia. Ah, the Cyclops' lair.
I need to be careful.
Nah, we don't really need to be careful. We took care of the Cyclops twice, actually. Dealt with him a couple of times. I don't remember a burned down ruin on Catalonia. Was this always here? The village of Kausos. I don't remember this at all. Oh my. Was this part of the story? Or am I just now realizing that this is here? You think I would remember this? I don't know, that just speaks to the size of the game. That on the starting island where the whole adventure began, there's just an entire burned down ruined area that I don't ever remember going to. Man, I can't even find where my starting house was. I feel like that's just another testament to the size. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, was this it? I think this is it right here. Yeah, isn't it? This certainly looks familiar. It looks like it's been sacked since then. But was it not right up here at the top of this thing? With the chest where we got our, like, DLC, our like, pre-order bonus armor? Looks different than I remember, but I feel like this is it. I'm gonna say that it's close enough. Maybe we could have stopped instead by heading over to our house in, right down here, in Akaea. We have a house over here somewhere, don't we? It was part of the DLC, and then our husband died, and our child got whisked away to Egypt by our father-in-law. Very sad. It's a very sad game. Although, really, the end of the game we already experienced, which was Cassandra's family reunited and having dinner. So, and our brothers wrestling each other on the floor. So from a certain perspective, that is a happy ending, and that's the ending that we're going to choose to sort of focus on here. But I think this is a good spot to end it, right here, looking out at the ocean. So before I get emotional over a video game, I am going to thank all of you for watching. I know there are certain people who have watched every episode of this series, and I do very much appreciate it, because I love to make Assassin's Creed content. Even if it's not the most highly viewed content, I love it. And I cannot wait for the next game. And I hope that you folks will be there for the journey. So thank y'all for watching. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you later.